not a comedy, but you may find some parts funny.
This is not truth, but some parts are very believable.
This is a set of ideas set in a story. You decide what fits and what doesn't.
I'm Shirley, and I'm her mum.
I'm Elizabeth, and I'm her mum.
I'm Xanthi, and I'm her mum.
And I'm Yolanda, and I'm no one's mum. And I never want to be a mum.
There you go, Mum.
Thank you, dear.
Oh, Mum, it's lovely that you're able to spend a few days. Oh, you know, just you and me.
I know, it's been ages.
Oh, it has been ages. I think, you know, I'm lucky to have such a close-knit family.
Oh, I know.
We've always been there for one another, haven't we?
Yes.
I mean, I know that you love Somerset and everything, but it really has been ages since you and I just had some time together.
I
you know,
know,
just
dear.
us.
Yes.
I've actually asked Xanthi and Yo-Yo to join us. They shouldn't be too far away.
Oh, well, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, Xanthi's home from uni for a wee while, although you won't recognise her now. She's not the sweet little thing she once was.
Why is that, love?
Oh, she's still great and everything, but you know what it's like when they go off to uni, question everything, write all the injustices, save the world, all that sort of stuff.
Yes, I remember when Xanthi went to teachers' college. You never knew what coloured hair she'd come home with.
Oh, I know.
But look at her now. Principal of the school.
Yeah.
And on the local council.
Yeah.
It's a shame about her and Jason, though. He seems such a nice young man.
I know, it's all a bit of a worry, really. I mean, every second marriage seems to fail. And that's when they can be bothered getting married at all.
Oh, no.
At least I was happily married to Jeff for all those years. You know, I still miss him like crazy. I'll be fine one minute, and next I'm in the car crying because some stupid song comes on the radio.
I know, dear, it's hard, and I'm glad I'm here. I remember when your father passed away. I was so lucky to have Kathy and Marge just up the road.
Oh, yeah.
The nights were harder, but your aunties practically spent the first few months living at my place.
That's right.
And then, of course, when Auntie Kathy's Ivan passed away, we all decided to get units at Somerset. It was like going back being teenagers.
Oh.
Gossiping about everyone, ogling up the boys, and having a good old laugh about it after.
Do you still ogle up the boys, Mum?
Oh, good. No, dear, of course not. Some of the old blokes were a bit flirty, but it's just fun.
Isn't it funny? I've known you my entire life and not once did I ever think of you and Dad, you know, doing it. Let alone having a sex life. I mean, you could have been at it like rabbits for all I know.
Well, we were not rabbits. The time your dad came in from the shed, he was exhausted.
Yeah.
He'd have a beer, a bath, a bit of dinner and bed. It's not to say we didn't have a healthy interest, though, but nothing like what TV portrays these days. They just have to look at one another and they're all over each other.
What sort of TV are you watching?
It doesn't seem to matter what the programme is. And as for those TV reality shows, well, I really don't know what to make of it all. But what do I know? I was born last century.
So was I, and I know what you mean about those reality TV shows. They are gross. I mean, whatever happened to getting to know one another first? when I first met Jeff, I mean, he hardly said a word to me, but he had such sparkly eyes. And he just sort of kept turning up out of the blue. Hey, do you remember that time he'd been fishing that Saturday? Came round because he thought Dad might like fish.
Yes.
Well, of course, Dad invited him in for a barbecue. Honestly, I don't know who liked him more back then, Dad or me.
Oh dear. I was only 18 when I met your father.
That's right.
And although I thought I was totally grown up, I hadn't got a clue about boys. I remember this one time, after the local dance, it was before I met your father, Ronnie Smithson asked if he could walk me home. Well, your Auntie Kathy was already dating Ivan then, and I always felt like a bit of a gooseberry when we all walked home together. So I agreed.
Oh.
Then, when we got to the gate, he kissed me. And he put his tongue in my mouth. I was horrified. I slapped him on the face and I ran inside. Honestly, if it wasn't for your Auntie Kathy explaining that I wouldn't get pregnant with French kissing, I don't know what I would have done. I still cried half the night.
Oh, Mum, that's awful.
What a thing to remember. Anyway, dear, do you fancy a cuppa? I'll make us one.
Oh, that'd be great. Thanks, Mum.
All right, I'm going in to see Gran. Can you get off the flippin' phone? And Gran is here also. Can you just please be kind?
Whatever.
Hey, Mum, how are you?
Hi, love.
I thought Gran was going to be here.
She is. She's in the kitchen making a
I
cuppa.
should go help her.
No. She likes to still feel useful. So anyway, how are you, darling? You look tired. Are things settling down a bit?
Yeah.
So how's things?
Oh, okay. I was seeing that guy from the law office for a little bit, but you know, that was just a thing, and there was so much baggage, But I tell you what, counselling's been really, really helpful.
Oh, good.
But don't get me started on those dating apps. Oh my God.
Oh, anyway, how's Yo-Yo?
Oh, Mum. I just have to remind myself that she's an adult and the way that she sees the world is really unique and quite different from how we see things.
Yeah.
I just don't know what's worse, trying to understand what's happening in my child's mind or trying to unpack this broken marriage. You know, you would think I would understand a little bit about child psychology, but I just feel like I'm putting my foot in it with her, and I just feel like I'm failing as her mum.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, darling. I think all parents feel the same. You know, we've got to make it up as we go along and hope that we make more good decisions than bad ones.
Thank you.
That's all we can do, love.
Yeah. Catch you later, Rev.
Hello, Yo-Yo.
Beth, do you mind? That is so disrespectful. Yo-Yo?
Oh, but I've always called you Yo-Yo, darling.
When I was a child. I'm not a child now, am I?
Okay, darling, what would you like me to call you?
Why?
Well, because I'd like to call you something you're happy to respond to.
No, call me Y, as in the beginning of my name, Yolanda.
Right, okay.
Who even calls their child Yolanda anyway? It's like something in a Jane Austen novel. What were you thinking?
Oh, you've arrived, dears.
Hey, Gran. Oh, you look lovely.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, no, I'm fine, thank you. Good to see you.
Did I disturb something?
Oh, no, Mum, we were just
Nothing that
discussing...
important.
Oh.
Actually, Gran, we were discussing why anyone would call their daughter Yolanda in the 21st century.
But it's such a lovely name.
But, as Zan pointed out, it's not that important. Anyway, now that we've moved on from me, what were you and Gran talking about before we arrived?
Oh. Well, actually, why we were talking about sex and relationships.
Sex? What's the big deal? It's like a game of tennis. Find someone you want to play with, make sure you both know the rules, and just go for it. And relationships, so simple. I don't know why people keep stuffing them up so often.
Oh, Yolande, I appreciate that you have an opinion, but there's a little bit more to it than that.
What about love?
Love? What about it? There's no such thing, except in ridiculous books that fill people's heads with false expectations.
Let me assure you, young lady, I know all about love. I loved your great-granddad far more than you could ever imagine. We had all sorts of ups and downs, but there was plenty of times when it was only love that kept us together.
That's right. Why, your Granny and Pop worked really hard to make sure we didn't miss out on things. I think as kids we didn't appreciate just how hard they worked to make sure there was always food on the table, not to mention all the other sacrifices that they made.
Yeah, and Gran and Grandad always set a really good example of a happy marriage. Look, why I understand that our divorce hurt you. But you need to understand that there was a time when your father and I really loved each other.
Love? Yeah, sure. Dad had a funny way of showing his love by running out on his family. I suppose he loved the woman at the squash club and loved the woman at Coromandel. And don't think I haven't heard the story of him and Auntie Jade. I suppose he loved her too. That is enough!
Xanthi, dear, come here.
Why, just don't go upsetting your mother like that.
Look, you guys are pretty awesome, but this is what I'm hearing. Work hard for what you believe in, have integrity and honesty. Communication makes a difference, apparently. If you have love, but don't have these other things, then you may as well be in a Jane Austen novel.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Where did you learn all this?
Just a local podcast. Anyway, Bev and I are catching up later. Bye, Gran.
Goodbye, dear.
Bye.
Bye, love.
Zan, I'm going to stay at Rev's flat tonight. Bye. I love you!